And here we go again. So it's been about a week since we learned that Tyler Perry is being sued for sexual assault by a white man. And before I could even breathe, the church aunties were in the comments throwing halos over his head like he is Jesus's publicist. The man helped so many people. This is just a smear campaign, they said. Not all Tyler. He's too blessed. Well, let me be real with you. Success does not mean innocence. Fame doesn't equal immunity, and your loyalty should never cause someone else their voice. If you're unfamiliar with me, my name is Leticia. I am the Survival Mode Disruptor, facilitating disruptive, unapologetic transformations for women ready to leave survival mode. And I like to cover topics like this, disruptive topics that can lead to someone else's healing. This moment right here is why survivors stay silent. Not just because they fear being disbelieved, but because they fear being disowned. Because when the accused is powerful, beloved, or black, you all don't ask, did it happen? You're out here asking, why would they lie? And let's get even more real. Too many of us were raised to protect predators in the name of the community. We were told to not ruin a good man's life, to stay quiet for the family's sake, to forgive and forget before we even knew what healing was. I've been in those rooms. I've sat in those pews. I've heard the whispers. I was that silenced girl in the corner who watched adults hug her abuser like nothing happened. We watch you throw loyalty at predators like confetti while us are left piecing our stories together in secret. That's not protection, that's betrayal. And let me ask you something raw. Would you still be protecting if he wasn't rich? Would you still be in denial if the survivor looked like your son? Would you shout his innocent if it happened to your daughter? It's if the only time you believed a survivor is when it's convenient, you don't believe survivors, period. Here's what I want you to sit with. When you make someone untouchable, you make it impossible for victims to feel safe. And this is not just about Tyler Perry. This is about every pastor, coach, father figure, uncle, and community leader we have wrapped up in the illusion of perfection. Image is not more important than integrity. If we ever want to heal as people, if we ever want to build a culture where our daughters feel safe speaking up, then we need to stop treating accountability like an attack. So here's your challenge. The next time someone you love is accused, pause. Don't rush to defend. Don't weaponize the resume. Don't drown out the voice you haven't even heard yet. Instead, say, I don't know what happened, and I'm going to hold space for the truth, even if it makes me feel uncomfortable. Because if your first instinct is to protect power instead of pain, you're part of the problem. I'm not here to say Tyler Perry is guilty. I'm here to say that no one is above accountability. Not your favorite actor, not your pastor, not even your own father. And if it makes you feel uncomfortable, good. Because healing isn't about comfort, it's about courage. Courage to speak when the room goes silent. Courage to hold space when the world rushes to judge. Courage to believe survivors, even when it's unpopular. Drop a comment. How do we hold space for the truth when it challenges who we once admired? If this cracks something open in you, hit subscribe and share it with someone still silencing themselves for the sake of keeping the peace. And if you're done living in survival mode, check out the Survival Mode Exodus membership or grab my book, Survival Mode Exit Plan, because peace should never require your silence. Blind loyalty is not a culture, it's complicity. And if we're serious about healing, we need to start acting like it.